Hello and welcome to 100 Days of Web in Python, written by Bob Beldervos, Julia Sequeira, and myself, Michael Kennedy. Maybe you're wondering what this hashtag 100 Days of Code you've seen all over social media is all about. It's really taken off, and people are finding this concept of 100 days of code really powerful for getting them over the hump and to become capable developers, or maybe learn a new language like, say, Python. Here's an example of what you might see on Twitter. Renee Sanchez says, Day 11, hashtag 100 days of code progress. Today I worked more on byte 18. Find the most common word from Code Challenges/bytes. This Code Challenge platform they're referring to is actually from your co-authors, Bob and Julian. We'll talk more about that later. Here's another tweet. Day 5 of 100. Did some short exercises about modules. Imported modules, did a couple of my own. Tomorrow, I/O. Hashtag 100 days of code, hashtag Python. Way to go, Bricks. Here we have round 1, day 101. Had to do an extra day due to one day off sick earlier in the 100 days of code. Today is more of Python debugging. Tomorrow starts round 2. And Jeff says, round 1, day 19, hashtag 100 days of code. Did 3 exercises in the book. Basically my average. Been taking it a bit slow these last few days. Hashtag code newbie, hashtag Python, hashtag indie dev, indie game dev. And finally, let's look at one more. Amit Kumar says, hashtag day 32, another AutoWeb Compat PR, that is pull request, just got merged. Way to go. Python TK enter, hashtag 100 days of code. So he added some new feature or bug fix to AutoWeb Compat. Very cool. So you've seen this stuff probably all over social media, Facebook, Twitter, and so on. What's it all about? Well, actually, this is a very well-structured project put together by this guy, Alexander Callaway. So Alexander, he was studying in business school. He also wanted to learn programming. He was having a hard time making progress, so he came up with this idea of 100 days of code. Here's a quote. The idea of 100 days of code originally came from my personal frustration with my inability to consistently learn to code after work. I'd find other less involved activities to spend my time on, like binge watching a TV series. One of those days, I was just sitting in a restaurant with my wife, sharing my frustrations with her. I suggested maybe I should make some kind of public commitment to learn for at least an hour every day. I thought it would go for maybe 3 months, but it turned out 100 days was the right length. How about that? Well, thank you for creating this project, Alexander. This is really great for many people getting started. That's what this course is all about. We're going to give you lessons and exercises for every one of these 100 days.
В далекие времена жадные дворяне наживались на неграмотном народе. Хорошо, что у них был знакомый в Шервуде. И сейчас, спустя века, узнать, как пополнять свои кошельки, а не чужие, помогает Sherwood.biz. Он может превратить тунеядца во фрилансера, любителя в настоящего профи. Помочь безыдейному стать гением. Хочешь привлечь клиентов в свое дело, научиться программированию или анимации, а может выучить чужеземные языки? Получить знания, чтобы заработать, тебе поможет Sherwood.biz. Заходи, узнавай, учись.
И позвольте мне сказать вам кое-что еще. Нет стремления более естественного, чем стремление к знанию.